Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Override CME here, and today we are back again with another video. I'm sure you can currently see from the caption of this video title, am I back? Well, chat, I'm back. So basically, a whole lot of things has happened in this few months that I obviously haven't been posting trades. Obviously, haven't forgotten about y'all. You know, the 2-3 subscribers watching me, bro. Y'all real, man. But anyways, basically, I'm sure you can see from here, like, I was going on a devious losing streak. Like, I know it says one trade. It looks like I'm kind of following my strat, but the truth was I wasn't, cause I was forcing my entries. I wasn't taking time to analyze, and literally, like, I was just free balling. Like 15 hours in a trade, that's straight free balling, bro. And it's crazy. Man. But this was last month, right? So let me basically break down what happened while I was gone, right? So number one, this whole downfall started when I got this new job, right? It was like a sales job, door to door, boom, 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 boom. First of all, I was working like 12, 13 hours. God damn. Right? Now, we was getting paid per commission. Now, when you really sit down and just think about it, it's like you make 8 sales a week. That's like 1,300. Now, that looks like a lot of money till you really do the math and calculations of how much time and effort you're putting in to get that, right? And it's almost like I was trading my life away for that source. And that's exactly what I was trying to avoid, which is obviously why I started trading in the first place. Was to avoid a situation where I would have to trade basically my life to get money. And I guess I let it get to my head, and I started trying to like say like, oh, maybe trading isn't the method. And I started to relax, and I started to not put in efforts into the trades that I was taking and things like that. And I was just like placing BS trades. And that's what you can see with that month. And then July, this is the month where actually June. So then June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, you know, in the job, whoop, they said road trip to Virginia. I said, okay, bet. Mind you, everybody around me is getting popped left and right, left and right, left and right. I go to Virginia, bada bing, bada boom. I started talking with this other dude, and I'm like, how long you been in the business? And he's like, 3 months, whatever. And then we started talking, we started contemplating, like, yo, what are we doing here? Right? And I remember his name was Josiah. I was like, dude, what are we doing here? We're basically selling our lives. Like working 13, 14, like even the money looks like a lot. So you really start to put it into the expenses, because we're out all the time. We're always eating out, gas, we're always driving a lot. All those other things come in a factor. And one thing that really stood out to me, I'm not gonna say obviously the name of this individual, but we were having a conversation or something, and mind you, he's an OG. He's been in the business for like 2-3 years. And I was sitting with these people. At first, the whole reason I joined the sales job in the first place is because I thought I would meet, I wanted to meet individuals who are like-minded. That's the whole reason I joined in the first place. But I came, and like the expectations were just not what I was expecting. Like, but basically, the real breaker point for me is while on the Virginia trip, obviously, because my head wasn't really focused on the sales, I wasn't making that many sales. I went like 2, 3, 4 days there without making sales. But literally, we were having a speech. I was talking to I'm trying so hard not to say his name, but I was talking to him, and he was like, yeah, I've been in the business for 3 years now. I still haven't gotten ownership. I'm like, dang, bro, but you get so many sales. He's like, yeah. Mind you, he's rolling in like 5,000 checks a week. I mean, $5,000 in checks a week. So I'm thinking he's balling. And like, yeah, he's like, man, with this job, you can save hella. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, how much you saved? Well, I didn't even ask him that. He just straight up told me. He's like, yeah, man, I saved 10 bands. And I'm like, yo, 10 bands in 3 years, that's not that bad. But then you really sit down and you think about the time, the effort, the things that he was putting in to get that. Like, I'm not trying to hate, but if he was working literally minimum wage, he would have saved that much as well. Like, minimum wage with overtime, he would have saved that much. And it just got me thinking, like, what if I take that time and that effort that I was using to be so motivated to drive those sales and stay out there knocking on those doors till 10 p.m. What if I take that time and that effort and I take that mentality and mindset and put it into the market? Because I'm not gonna lie, it's really taught me a lot of things. Number one, emotional aspects. First month there, I was getting familiar with people. I was over here thinking everybody was my friend, but people were getting fired left and right. So I literally became like an emotional ghost. New people coming in, I'm like, hey, what's up? Boom, 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 get out of here. Second aspect was money. It really made me appreciate literally money on its own, because it just fascinated me, like, wow, there's really people out here working their ass. Like, when I tell you we were working our ass, like, bro, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. You wake up in the morning, and if you were like a team lead or whatever, you wake up in the morning at 9 and you get back to the office at like 11. And you actually end up leaving the office around like 12. And then, dog, just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, came back home from Virginia. I'm like, cool. Where's my Chromebook? Let me start trading. Lost my freaking Chromebook. Nowhere to be found. I'm like, okay, cool. I got my phone. Where is it? I'm like, okay, cool. I got my phone. Phone broke, bro. And like, just when everything was going wrong, and I'm like, dog, I'll just give up. I'll just do something else. It's just something in me that doesn't make me want to give up. It doesn't make me want to quit. I don't think I'm ever gonna quit. And that's just the truth. That's just the facts. Because I have these visions of where I see myself and where I want to be. And no matter what route I take, like, I'm not even joking, no matter what route I take, I always end up landing back. Literally just me and the markets. Try taking the sales route. That shit ain't for me. Right back to the market. Try taking freaking entrepreneurship, opening my own gym. Where that lead me right back to? The market. So at this point, I mean, obviously, besides I'm going to college, but that's just because education is important, things like that. Parents want me to, so I'm about to satisfy them. But at this point, literally from now on, it's just me in these markets, bro. And I'm back and I'm fully locked in and I'm literally fully loaded. I'm not giving no time for no excuses, no nothing like that. Like, I'm about to milk these markets, bro. This is July this month. I'm sure you're seeing the very few volume of trades. The number one reason for that is this month has been hella choppy, bro. Not even choppy, it's just like, let me show you the charts. Like, look at this. Literally, look at this. Like, all within this month, by the way, dog. Like, it's been rigorous. So the number one thing to do when you're trading is to protect your assets, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was only taking trades when I deemed necessary, which is why you can clearly see my loss. Very minito. Pick it, the two trades that I lost, $47.7. Now you gotta ask yourself, why is that? Because I wasn't risking much, and that sometimes that's all you need to do. Just heavily cut down on your risk. Because imagine if I was risking, if literally I was risking more on this and I was risking more on this, like nobody knows how that would have gone. So literally just the plan, sit down, wait for my setup to go, see things that coincide, not being too greedy, because being trying to be too greedy has taught me a little lesson, like this right here. Your boy was trying to be too greedy. I could have gone for the London high, but instead I tried going all the way for the Asian, knowing fully well that the chances of price action breaking this Asian high in literally a bearish momentum, like mind you, the market is still bearish. It still hasn't broken past the New York. The chances of it breaking past that Asian high after this New York sweep were very low. And I still took those chances and I got stopped out. But you can clearly see I quickly corrected that mistake ASAP. Just literally shooting for the first liquidity points. First point where I know price is going to show some sort of rejection off of. I'm either targeting that area, or I'm entering in that area. And when I do enter in that area, what am I aiming for? I'm literally aiming for the next point where price is going to reflect off of. Now, I should have actually taken trades within the 20th to the 24th and 13th to the 17th, but I had a whole lot of admission stuff, FAFSA going on, so I was waking up early to get those things knocked out before I go out and do the things for the rest of the day. But next week, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31st, we're literally going to be back and we're going to be fully loaded. I'm not sure if you guys know this trader that I was talking to. He's actually like a really cool dude. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. His name is Trading Stoically. I was literally watching one of his videos right now literally before I started shooting this video. But I had a conversation with him earlier, and right now he's going through literally what I was going through couple months ago. He's like facing all reds. And, I was joking to him, like, it's really taught me, like, sometimes the best trades that you can take is literally no trade at all. Because, look, when you don't take a trade, you're not winning, but you're not losing either, right? You're protecting your assets, and that's exactly what you want to be doing. When you see the market is choppy for a reason, because not that much volume is going to the market, aka not that many people are literally placing trades, bro. That's the whole reason why you're seeing these chops, bro. So if the millionaires and billionaires aren't placing trades, why are you trying to place trades in this? Like, you're just like, you can't read nothing from this. It's straight barcodes. Like, dog, what are you reading here exactly? Like, you gotta, unless you use some quantum whatever that thing is called, like what are you reading here? Literally nothing. There's no reason for you to go out there and put yourself in a risk. It's not a must for you to place a trade every single day. It's not a must. And that's really something that I've learned the hard way, but I've still learned, right? So basically aspecting the trading journey. Like, it's actually crazy when you think about how long it took me to learn these things, right? Mind you, it took me 1 year to learn how to risk properly, because I don't run three accounts because I haven't been risking properly. This is why I went for the combine instead of the eval, because I knew that if I did the eval, I would be able to get the money quickly, but it wouldn't teach me what I actually needed to know on how to trade. You get what I'm saying? It's like paying to win in a way. Like, I wanted to earn this in blood. I wanted to earn it to a way where I know I earn it and I know I can maintain it, not wrenching through evals like I see other people do. Because my goal in this isn't to freaking wrench top step. Literally, my goal in this is literally to be profitable. Literally. I'm not here to run prop firms. I'm not here to do none of that. It's literally to be profitable and stack up on the percentages. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care if I'm making $70 a trade or $10 a trade. Because once I start stacking up the percentages, the numbers are gonna, yeah, I'm saying, start doubling, start multiplying, and by the next thing you know, we done passed the funded, we done racked up a mil in the live account trading capital, all that, bro. That's literally the goal. That's literally the main plan here, and I will freaking achieve that goal, bro. Like I just had like apart from the luxury, whatever, like just sitting down, bro. Like literally, just imagine yourself in the middle of some random ass island. You freaking wake up. You look to your left. Beautiful view. You look in front of you. Beautiful view. And you got the setup right there in front of the ocean beach, right? Your little trading setup. You look to the right. Beautiful view. You walk outside. You take your car keys. You cold start. And it's a freaking C706. And then you hop in that John. Freaking. I don't even know if you push the button to make the roof go backwards, or you push the button to make or you manually take off the roof. But either way, right? You pushing the little button, the roof going back. You turn on your little baby or whatever music y'all be listening to, dog. You freaking put that on in drive. Like, dog. Like, bro, I literally be envisioning, like, I don't care if y'all call me delusional, y'all call me what, bro, but I literally be envisioning myself in these freaking positions, right? And I ain't stopping till I get there, bro. Like, CA is just the base, right? There's so many other things that, like, not even, like, materialistic, but I want to do it, I want to get, and the only way I'm gonna literally achieve this is if I actually lock in and start getting this right. And I will lock in, and I'm already locking in, and I already know we gonna pass this, right? Like those days of the rookie mistakes are literally over. They are literally over. How long have I had this account? I'm proud of myself, Loki. This is the longest account I've ever had since like January. Let me see. When was the first trade logged in? February. First trade logged in February. Like, you guys can actually see the progress literally in these trades. I went from taking 8 trades to 9 trades to 14 trades. 14 trades in one day. Can you believe that? Freaking 14. 1 trade, 5 trades, 25 trades in 1 week, dog. Like y'all can actually start to see the progress here. And in this, I was trading news. It wasn't even news. It was just Trump speaking, whatever. Like you guys can literally see as I started to get more and more and more consistent in my setups, and literally, like, look, like this, like when I'm actually consistent, like literally this month, you literally look, like when I'm actually consistent and when I actually lock in, like I get things done. I'm not playing. And then I go back to bull. But literally look at this month. Every single trade is 1 trade, 1 to 2 lots. Like we got this. But that's basically all what I wanted to say. I will obviously be back in shooting content for y'all, placing trade, executing trades. I did actually make a new Discord because the old one was filled with bots. I don't know who invited bots to my server, but it will be called Eclipse because that will be the brand franchise from now on. My name will still be Override CME though. But yeah, y'all feel free to like, subscribe, and continue following the journey. And for those of you who thought I quit, I ain't never quitting.